Tristan with Nerdette's Newsstand, and I want to talk about something and clear it up a little bit. So yesterday I made a community post, and I am going to talk about that, talk about it's OnlyFans. Basically what OnlyFans is, some people were asking what it is. I didn't even know about it till 2 days ago. It is a Patreon-type platform where you send selfies, and mostly they're pornographic. So we're going to get to that. I'm going to talk a little bit about my reviews. I want to talk a little bit about feminism. And I probably shouldn't be making this video. It's a very divisive subject, and I didn't even realize it until yesterday. But one thing you have to remember is I am just one person. I understand everybody has different thoughts and different processes to how they come up with those ideas of what is moral, what is just, and what is right. But I'm the same way. And I remember reading when I was little, To Kill a Mockingbird. And the thing that always resonated with me was Atticus Finch said, you basically can't know anyone else until you wear their skin. You walk a mile in their shoes. And it's always come back to that. I try to do that, and I try to put logic to some things. This one, I can't. Maybe it's the woman in me. I apologize, but I cannot. So, this OnlyFans link, and let's talk about my community post yesterday. I said, women are horrible nowadays, and let's be real. I'm not trying to blanket everybody, but there are some terrible women out there. I have talked about that. Now, there are terrible men, and I am not in any way, shape, or form a woman hater. I love a powerful woman. There are so many great stories I've read throughout the years of powerful women, and I probably should, kind of showcase that better. But it seems like as of the news lately, it's been these terrible women. So I apologize. I never meant to come off as this woman-hating person. So I want to get that out of the way. And then I continue to say, I don't know how to even say this without sounding like a bitch, but I'm old school. I really am. That's just my morals. That's just how I wouldn't say it's even how I was raised, because I kind of raised myself. But getting ahead and money because you're hot should never be endorsed. Now, what I mean by this is, think about 20 years ago. These women that are now making money off of Twitch, making money off of OnlyFans simply for sending some nudes, that never flew before. Yes, in business before, they may have gotten a little bit ahead or sucked some dick or something to get ahead, but it never came down to this bad. Social media, and I could make a whole video about this, has ruined our society. We have not only trained our women to be thoughty is the best word I can put it, but we have also trained our men to be, I guess the best word is simps. To give money for beauty, that shouldn't be endorsed, in my opinion. I think a woman should be, and that's part of the reason why I don't face cam. Yes, I show my pictures. Everyone's seen what I've looked like. I've done cam videos before, but it's not a normal thing for me. I just think that my brain should be what you respect. It sounds so old school. It sounds so silly. But if you can't respect me for what I talk about, my views, my brain, then you don't deserve to see me. Does that make sense? I hope it comes off the way I kind of feel. But these women don't care about themselves, nor do they care about you. Do I have a problem with them doing it? No. You know what? It is a free market. Capitalism is going to work, and that's why we live in America. So I will absolutely support their right to do what they want, but it doesn't mean that I agree with it. Whether it's from a moral standpoint or, you know what? It's not even really that. It's more from a woman's standpoint. You, by, juggling around your tits as a fake geek girl, you make me look bad. By doing this, you make me look bad. I've had comments just as, long ago as last week saying, do you have a Patreon tier for, crude pictures? No, I don't. And I never will. I just won't. That's not who I am. So if you're, coming at me from that perspective, I understand. If you want, I'm not going to shame you, nor am I going to endorse you. Respect is earned. It is not given. So I can earn respect for somebody's hustle, but that doesn't mean I respect what they do. I'm trying to make the most sense of this without coming off super, super judgmental. But wait, and in a way, these people need a little bit of shame. Because, say you're 18 and doing this 19, 20, 21, what happens in 10 years? What happens when you want to settle down? What are you going to settle down after being used and abused by all these men? Really? Do you think anyone wants that? Not only that, but what about when you're 35 and you decide you want children? How's that going to work out for you? The internet is forever. These pictures are forever. So say you have that child and they're 8, 9, 10 and you're in your 40s and they get bullied because they're this or that. I don't know. Any sort of reason. Kids are mean nowadays. Bullies are horrible. They exist. They're not going away. And then they find the picture of you when you were 18, 19, 20 years old. And they get bullied even more because their mom was an E-thot. Like, you have to think long term with these things. I understand, short gain. But somebody said it best in my comment section yesterday, and I'll try to find it before I edit. It was like short-term gain, long-term shame. And that's what it is. You don't think about the future. You think about how to make a quick buck. And I'm not okay with that, nor will I endorse it, nor will I respect it. So, I want to go through a little bit of these comments that kind of came along with this. And I was never trying to sound puritanical. I wasn't. I was just simply stating my view. And again, if you disagree with me, I have no problem with that. Let me know in the comments below. I read each and every single comment. But I am also entitled to my view. I'm entitled to my view without being told I put some... Okay, so there was one comment that said, you can't even get views without putting some hot thought in your thumbnail. Honey, you realize that's me, right? Like, you realize... Thank you. I guess that was your backwards way of saying, I don't know, like, it just, honey, like, that is me. I put my pictures on my thumbnail, of course, for clicks. Like, let's be real. But I also have never been ashamed of who I am, what I am, my views. I've never been ashamed of that, and I never will be, because I think that's the only thing we have as people is, our brain. The government owns 90% of us. So let's be real. What we have left is our brain. So I'm not going to show the names on any of these. I just want to kind of debunk them. And then I want to talk about feminism because for some reason, some of my new subscribers thought I was a feminist. And I'm not. I am a normal person. I agree with people. I agree with logics and facts. I don't just believe women because they are women, nor do I agree with people getting respect simply because they are women. They have to earn it. So do men. But I'm telling you right now, I love a powerful woman. I feel like I've been too dismissive of women lately. So let's go through this comment. A lot of models have learning disabilities, and being hot is all they have to make a living. Lies. Serious lies. Don't use a disability on somebody. No. Like, what happened 15, 20 years ago? What would they have done? Quit playing. They chose this career. They chose this career because it was an easy buck. Feminism is about women supporting all types of women because the thought deserves to be treated like a person. Does she though? Like, I mean, I guess she does, but I'll treat her like a person, but I'm not going to agree with what she does. So it says, just as much as you do, feminism is not just the mentally healthy ones who keep their legs shut and go to law school. That brings up another subject. I wasn't like shaming casual sex. Like, if you do you, I don't care. But I am allowed to have my opinion. I'm allowed to say that I am not a casual sex person, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, honestly, you're allowed to say that too, and I'm gonna say I understand your view. Doesn't mean I'm the same type of person. So, you aren't old, you're young. Grow up. Life isn't fair, honey. I know that. I grew up with a meth head. Like, I know that. I grew up with an absentee father. I know that. I have found people OD'd when I was 8 years old. I know life isn't fair. But don't tell me that because of a learning disability or simply because somebody has a vagina, I have to respect them, because I won't. Nor will I respect somebody simply because they're a man. Either way, you have to earn it. Sorry, don't mean to sound like a bitch, but you don't have the moral high ground. Never claimed to. Edit, I don't care that you are or aren't a feminist. I am far from. I am a, I don't even know what I would say I am. I believe in people. I believe in the good of humanity, even when it is not there. And I try to showcase that. But I also can call out the bullshit, can call out the shame. There's nothing wrong with shaming somebody that deserves to be shamed. You know what? I was shamed when I was younger. Guess where I am today? A lot better part. I got educated. I got, I got better in my life. If you can look at yourself from a true standpoint and take criticism constructively, you can make a better person out of who you are and who you want to become. And that's what I did. And that's exactly what these people should do. So it says, either way, you're a snobby bitch, and that's just my opinion. And that's okay. I understand that. I get that a lot. I mean, from comments at least. Maybe if you looked more like Amber Heard, you'd have more followers. Maybe you're right on that one. But that's not why I'm here. That's not what I'm trying to get across. Like, yeah. So I think this is ridiculous. If you want to do you. I don't have to agree with it. Like, I feel like I've gotten a influx of subscribers when it came to Amber Heard, and I don't know if I gave off the wrong opinion or what, but I'm allowed to have a voice just like you. And I'm not going to simply agree with something because you're female. I'll say that 100 times. Now, if you give me a good argument, I probably will. I'll probably understand it. But don't act like you have some moral high ground and you can shame me for my opinions, because I have no shame. I'm not ashamed of who I am or what I've become, because I was when I was younger, and I overcame that. That's all I'm going to say about that. I probably ranted way too long. Wow. So, I will have some reviews coming up. I'm going to talk about my DC stuff real quick. C2E2 is this weekend. I'm hoping to get some more news. And hoping we've kind of find out a little bit more about the Dan Didio situation now. As far as Joe Quesada taking over, that doesn't even merit its own video. It's not going to happen. And if it does happen, it's a slap in the face to DC fans. Like, for real. But I took a step back from that even for a while because it just felt like toxicity. Like, I understand you don't agree with everything, but don't call me a bitch for my views. Just, you know what? It's the internet. Call me a bitch. I don't care. I really don't. So, yeah. I probably ranted too much. Probably gonna lose subscribers from this video, but my opinions are just as valid as yours. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I will have a video up later on today about some nerdy news, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribestar and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Round, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.